say they're doing everything they can to try and find him.
Still no sightings of the car?
Should never have made him move it.
Imagine what would have happened if you hadn't. At least.
Where is he? Where's he gone?
He can't have just disappeared.
What if the telly fella has taken him?
There's nothing to link that man to your dad.
He was in those woods, right near where my dad was, just before all this happened.
And he did get away, Mum.
It's got nothing to do with your dad going missing. I know that. Even the police think so. One of them said he remembers seeing him drive off. Well, surely he would have noticed if there was anything wrong.
She in intensive care? The doctor wants to wait. Yeah, well, I just want to see her. No, I think it's best if you speak to the doctor first. Serious, Mum. Okay, love. I think you must prepare yourself. Hiya. How are you, lot?
Still homeless. We won't be able to move back in for at least another day or two.
Oh, well, they said that we can move back in this afternoon, and do you know what? I can't wait. Max has been borrowing clothes off Gary, and I feel like I haven't seen the kids properly for ages.
Police have sorted us out a B&B.
Well, listen, you're dead welcome to use this place and the health club, you know, till you get your house back.
Thanks. We'll take it up on that. The police want us to hang around. They want to interview us.
So how's Steve doing?
The hospital said he should be out tomorrow, all being well.
This is Jan, me ex-wife.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Have you seen Di? Well, not since yesterday afternoon. She was on her way to see Steve.
Well, he said she only visited him in the morning.
Look, listen. Di'll be in touch when she's ready.
Why hasn't she been to see us? Just because you weren't speaking before all this happened?
Well, you'll have to take that up with her, won't you?
Sick of all this. Do you want to go back to ours together again, the way things were? Gonna go and try phoning in again.
She looks like she's just sleeping.
She is. That's all it really is. She's gonna wake up in a minute.
But they're not sure how long it's gonna be, Tim.
They don't know her.
They're waiting for the swelling to go down first before they can tell how bad things are. Serious head injuries, the doctor said. How serious? When can they tell us?
We stop talking like as if she's not here. Look, she can still hear you, you know. She's gonna be okay. Look at her. There's hardly a mark on her.
She's so beautiful. Even when she was little, she always stood out. Little blonde curls and a big brown eyes. She had it all. The looks and the brains. And her teachers said she had the talent to be whatever she wanted.
And she still can. We've got plans, a future. She's gonna get whatever she wants.
Oh, just give me 5 minutes with the lowlife who did this to her.
I have no clue where the fellow who got away is.
How did they end up on the close in the first place?
They were being chased. They could have ended up anywhere.
Just wait until I catch that.
Don't waste your energy on scum like that. We need to concentrate on helping to get our end better. Why are you here, Jimmy? Where's Jerome? Not now, eh, Mum?
Anything?
No, you?
No messages on the answering machine. You couldn't get home if you wanted to. The close is sealed off. Wouldn't let me back to check the messages.
We need to be there in case he gets in touch.
Oh, they said they won't need the house much longer. We should be able to get back in a few hours.
Good. I just want to be home.
How are the others coping?
They're in Bob having something to eat. They were starving.
Some things never change.
I don't know how Ali and Kirsty are going to cope going back to the house after.
They'll be okay. It's really happening. When am I going to wake up and it's just been some terrible nightmare?
I wish. Look at the mess.
I just want your dad back. I don't care about anything else.
Well, he'll be back. Soon we'll all be together, and then we can concentrate on getting that place rebuilt.
I don't even know if I want to.
Hey, it was a setback. Yeah, it was a major one, but you can't just give up.
It's not just the rebuilding, the starting up again. I just don't know if I could bear to go in there knowing that people have...
You'll be fine. deal with it.
Why did this have to happen?
Bev's in a bad way, according to Jackie. And it's touch and go with Emily O'Leary and all. Really? You can just hear the sound of all the sunbed shops going out of business. You were so lucky, you know.
Didn't feel like it when that bit of helicopter came flying at me.
Yeah, well, it could have landed a couple of yards either way, and then you could have had the whole lot on top of you. And it did do on some poor thing. They still haven't said who it is, though.
Do you reckon it's someone we know?
Probably. Even just to look at. Scary, isn't it? Anyway, Jackie said she'll be in later when she gets things sorted at the bar. So will you be in for long?
No, they haven't said.
What next, eh?
How about me being pregnant?
What?
They told me last night. I half knew anyway. The blood test just confirmed it.
Won't she wake up?
Well, she will soon. She's just been through a serious operation.
I want to talk to her.
Well, you can't, mate. Not yet.
How long's it before she can come home?
Well, we'll have to wait and see what's wrong with her. It won't be too long, you'll see. What did he say?
She's over the worst. They reckon that she's out of danger.
Thank God for that.
She's broken her back.
Must be hard for your mum to come back to this.
Just brings back all bad memories, doesn't it? Me dad and our Jason.
Is Jerome coming in?
No. I'm not expecting me either. We've just been kidding ourselves for far too long, haven't we? I mean, all this, it just makes you face up to the fact that we're not really... Not now, eh? Kerry. Yeah. Oh, you remember Kerry? She was in RM's class in school. Yeah, I love.
I'll go in for a fight with that tea machine again, eh?
Yeah. How is she? Still waiting to find out.
Oh, I'm so glad you got in touch, love. You're really close at school, eh?
I hadn't seen her in years, but when I saw her again, it was like, I'm gonna make sure I'm here for her while she gets better.
Yeah, thanks, love. I know she'll appreciate it.
What if she doesn't recover? Don't be saying things like that. She's gonna be okay. I know she is. Can't believe this has happened. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have run. It's just...
I told her to run. Upstairs. Where?
Hey, Emily.
She could be laid up for God knows how long.
Nah, she's a tough one, Bev. She'll soon be up and about.
Well, she looks like she's in a worse state than I was after that car crash.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, too right. And I didn't break me back. For all we know, she might even walk again.
And as if things weren't hard enough for her already.
If it's as bad as what we think it is, how's she gonna cope?
With our help.
Yeah, but will that be enough?
So is there still no sign of Di?
Nothing. She was always stubborn, but I didn't think she'd pull anything like this and just get off. I don't mind her taking things out on me, but it's not fair on the kids.
Things not been too good then recently.
I thought she could have been a bit more supportive, you know, when the police had it in for me. Just goes to show, eh? You think you know someone.
Oh, listen, maybe you'll sort things out when she turns up, eh?
Doubt it.
There's no one in there, just...
Well, he can hardly open up to state the parade's in. Emily O'Leary's not around and Dan's missing.
Thanks to you.
That's not fair, Del.
Oh, Nan.
Love, am I glad you're all right. They wouldn't let me near the house last night, nor here.
I've been ringing yours.
Oh, I've just come from the hospital. Steve said you'd just left. Where's Diane?
I thought she might be with you.
Well, I haven't seen her since yesterday.
Where is she, Nan?
I don't know, love.
Do you want to...
So this is the famous jam?
Don't start. Not today.
Well, wherever she is, she's upset, and you've got to take the blame for that.
I think I'd better go.
You can't. The police want to talk to you.
Well, never mind about all that. If she's not with you, where is she?
I don't know, love. I really don't.
Because I don't want to talk about it. You're supposed to be here to make sure I'm okay, not to persecute me.
Casey, I'm going to be an auntie for the first time. You could at least tell me who the father is. You all right?
Yeah, I'm just a bit sore.
You do want this baby, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I think so. I haven't given it much thought.
And what about bringing a baby up on your own? I mean, it changes everything. I'm not going to kid you and say it's easy, because it isn't.
I know. And promise me you won't say a word to anyone. Not even Nisha. Only you and Gary know.
Casey, you okay?
Yeah, he'll pass.
Look, I'll go and get a nurse.
I'll be all right.
She doesn't look comfortable. The nurse should be in there checking on her.
She's all right. Just leave her, will you?
Do you mind? I am her mother.
Yeah, and she's my wife.
Look, Denise is going to be round soon. She'll be able to check on her then. Oh, this is
What are you doing here?
Tim. Mum, this is Matt, you know, the police fella that I told you about.
Hiya. I was just visiting one of the lads, so I thought I'd call in and see how she was doing.
Oh, that's very nice of you, love. You're more than welcome. Come in.
I say who sees my wife.
If it's a problem, I'll go.
He's only come to see how she is.
Nicky's told us all about you. Bit of a hero, eh?
Well, just doing the job. But bit of a hero yourself, I hear. Getting photos, getting your daughter out.
Yeah, well, not rare, though. Still, at least you got some of them.
I brought these for her. I didn't like to come empty-handed.
So we've got you to thank for saving our Nicky, then?
Yeah, he was great.
You coped brilliantly. Most people wouldn't have handled it so well.
You any closer catching the nut who put Emily in here?
No, not yet, but they're hopeful.
Maybe if you didn't waste your time handcuffing me, you might have caught me.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but there isn't time to check who everyone is.
Too right. I'm going to find out what's going on.
Time for another cuppa. What is it about hospitals that makes you so thirsty?
Look, I mean, I'm sorry about Tim.
Oh, it's okay. How are you feeling after it all?
I haven't really had time to think about it, you know, with Arnhem and everything.
About time and all.
Yeah.
They'd be bringing the bodies out.
No, they'll just be gathering evidence to put the gang away with.
Hey, I just hope that this tumble dryer's all right. It's been going all this time. It's a wonder the house hasn't burned down. You know, the lecky it's used. I'm thinking about billing the police for it.
Well, on behalf of Maxie.
Well, yeah, that is that way. Hey, not before time, is it? You know what? We should all put in for compo, you know.
I wish the helicopter had fallen on him.
Get in.
Stuart, it's a horrible thing to say.
He deserves it.
Come on. Your dad may show up or call any minute. We need to get the house straight.
Kirsty?
Are you sure you don't want me to get a nurse?
No, I'm fine.
When you don't look it. I can't believe you were lying in that medical centre all that time.
It was chaos.
I mean, what were Nisha and Gary doing? Hadn't they realised you weren't around?
They had other things on the mind.
What do you mean?
The helicopter crashed, they injured people.
Well, that's not what you were talking about.
I was.
So, if they weren't in the centre when the crash happened, where were they?
In the flat, I suppose.
Or?
Stop it, you don't know what you're talking about.
And I reckon you know more than you're letting on.
I don't.
Kate? Oh, Katie, I'm going to get a nurse.
Just couldn't go in there.
Me neither.
So stupid. It's our house.
It'll be okay. It's just seeing the police and all that tape around. Look, everything will be all right when my dad comes back and things get a bit more back to normal.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. You'll see.
Your mum's got enough on her plate about worrying about us losing it, eh?
Everything's going to be all right. Look, if you don't feel like staying at ours tonight, you can always stay at Lizzie's.
No. I'll be fine.
Oh, Hey, this Pruser's a decent machine, though.
How's that when it's supposed to turn itself off?
Yeah, but it might have a dicky timer, but you can't fault its staying power, can you? Bloomin' heck! Ooh! And you can't see our Jacqueline being very pleased when she sees her towels.
Oh, what, that's a towel?
Well, they were. Hey, she could always use them as matching flannels.
God, I wanted to see it blow up.
Yeah, well, lucky for us it didn't.
Can I go and see my mum now?
Not till tonight, mate. Look, you're going to be staying with your granddad for a while, or with me and Rachel.
Till my mum's better?
Yeah, but it might be a little while, you know, son.
We need to talk a few things over. Like, what are we going to do about him?
But we'll have to look after him between us until Bev can manage.
And what if she can't? Look, they've got no idea how bad she's going to be. So we're going to have to start planning in case things do turn out for the worst.
Yeah, well, let's just see what happens before we start panicking, eh?
Look, I just want to be prepared, that's all. I mean, we haven't exactly been getting on the last few months, have we?
Hope you're not just blaming me for that.
No, it's been me as well. But, I mean, if Bev is seriously hurt, permanently hurt, then we need to sort ourselves out, don't we?
Oh, please! Open up!
Holly's speaker cable.
Wish you used to tie his sister up. Glad they didn't come back.
Well, they've got to come back sometime.
We can tidy the place up, get it back to normal, but will it be enough?
They can't let what's happened change how they feel about the home.
We don't know what went on in here. Maybe our home, but it was their prison. They were trapped in here, not knowing if they'd get out. We can't just pretend it didn't happen. I wish your dad was here.
Where is he, Mum? Why hasn't he been in touch?
I don't know, love. I wish I did.
It was good to see you.
Yeah, and you.
I hope Emily's okay.
Yeah, so do I. Tim, what's happened? Did the doctor say something?
Still don't know if she's going to get any better. Just going to have to wait and see. I do reckon the next 24 hours are going to be crucial.
Oh, Emily.
I'm sorry.
You just make sure you find the Getty, put it in here. Because if I get to him first, I'll kill him.
Where is she, Dad?
I'm sure she'll be in touch soon, son.
Maybe she's taken a leaf out of her book and walked out on us without a word.
That's enough.
It's okay. She's got every right to be angry with me.
You've caused all this. She ran out on us because of you.
Where is she?
I don't know, son.
All I can think of is the lakes.
Yeah, maybe she went back there to do some thinking.
But it's so unlike Diane. She wouldn't go off and leave the kids while they were in danger.
Maybe she left after she'd heard it was all over. Aye. Here we go.
I shouldn't be stuck here for much longer.
Dad? The pains are getting worse.
Help me. It's all right, Kate. You're going to be all right.
Dad, what is it?
Marty.
It's Diane.
What's up? Where is she?
They recovered the body. From the garage.
No. She can't be. She can't be. Please. She can't be.
What if I lose the baby? I haven't even got used to the idea, and now this.
But you're going to be okay, and so is the baby.
Here's what she said. Trauma can bring on miscarriages. And I reckon getting hit by bits of helicopter count as that, don't you?
But you're not going to have a miscarriage. You're going to have this baby. You're not going to lose it.
They're trying to make out that that Terry one took the car with your dad in it.
But you saw him drive away. Why did the drugs gang end up on the close?
They got chased there.
Coincidence.
That's enough.
I think you should get in touch with Nick.
It didn't work out.
I'm not asking you to pledge your flaming truth to him. Just hit him hard for cash.
There were several withdrawals made from your husband's bank account during the night.
Well, Brookie's back straight away and next here on 4. Celebrate Brookside's anniversary with a new book, 20 Years of Brookside, price $16.99. It's in the shops, and to order, call 0870 1234 344 or click channel4.com/shop.
How's it going? More tests. Oh, I thought she was in the clearing. They would just keep her in overnight. Do you want me to have a word with the nurses?
Katie's fine, but the baby might not be so lucky.
What baby?
Have you been here all night?
I don't know. Yeah. You just come off the plane?
They came as soon as they heard Raheel being later. I've just spoken to the doctor. There's no change.
He said she should be coming round by now.
I know they did.
Why isn't she?
Look, I don't want to talk about Ania.
Oh, I hope she can't. I hope she hasn't got a clue she's in here. Not like this.
Well, she can hear. It's only a matter of time.
Mrs. Gordon. Mrs. Gordon.
Sorry.
He's never gone away without telling you before?
No.
Can you think of any reason why he might have wanted to?
No.
No problems at home? Work worries, money?
Some, I suppose. We've not long bought that place. But we were coping.
But seeing the crash might have panicked him if he was worried about finances.
Not Alan. We were about to go on holiday. It's our 25th wedding anniversary next week. He wouldn't just run away.
I'm going to have to ask you to face up to another possibility. We think whoever brought the helicopter down, well, to do that, he must have been close to the parade.
Yeah.
Close to where your car was parked. But we don't yet know how he got away.
Alan? Alan? Will you move my car?
No. Have they found him yet? They should know where he is. I mean, that is what they do, isn't it?
They think... I mean, I don't believe them. But they're trying to make out that... What? They're trying to make out that that Terry one took the car with your dad in it.
What? Like you forced him? But you saw him drive away. I mean, you would have known, wouldn't you, if there'd been somebody else in the car?
It could have been an accident. We were supposed to be keeping an eye on her, and I encouraged her to go with that Nick one. Has she had any contact with him since he went abroad? No. And is he really likely to come back once he hears about this? told her. Why didn't you say?
Didn't know, did I?
Oh, come on.
All right, then I wasn't admitting it. I thought it was stress. That's why I was missing periods.
It wasn't that pig fella, was it?
What?
From that first pull of pig night, remember that bloke she brought back?
Yeah, well, you must have used something then.
Oh, Katie.
What are you doing? I was drunk. I was still in a mess over Clint. I didn't care what I was doing. Stupid Katie, all right?
Yeah, well, I can't believe you brought him home in the first place. Oh, that's a great plan of yours, that, to cheer up, pull a pig.
It wasn't my idea.
I beg your pardon.
Look, if you're just going to argue, you go home, please. Anyway, it doesn't matter who the father is. I'm going to lose it, aren't I?
You sure right?
I tell you, the police want to rock it up and tell her that... I'm sorry, bad choice of phrase there.
So you don't think they're right?
Let's just take things as they come, OK?
What a mess. It's made a hash of things for us as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, I think we can forget about going to Hong Kong for now.
It's a big opportunity for you.
Yeah, but we can't go in the middle of all of this, can we? There'll be other jobs.
What about all the plans we made for the future? All the IVF stuff, what was that for, eh?
You shouldn't blame yourself. I don't want to speak ill of her. But as far as I can see, she let you down when you needed her most. It was making you miserable.
Not now, eh? I just want to hold my family together. You know, Anthony's just a little lad. Why should he have to live through all the things that have been chucked at him over the last 12 months? I mean, why does he deserve that, eh?
Last time Di saw me, we were all sitting there with her. What would she have thought of me, eh?
Diane loved you.
She doesn't love us. She's not even me mum.
I've an idea where she might be. The lakes, back to the cottage. Well,
no, Bridget, she's...
I gave her the number, you see, and I remember Celia saying that it was still available. Well, it's out of season.
She'd never have moved away.
Margie.
Well, she'd have been here for her.
There's nothing you could have done.
It's not as if I didn't know the sort of life she'd gotten herself into. What's that meant to mean, eh?
It doesn't mean anything.
Oh, come on. Let's have it, Margie. I mean, the life she was led into. By me? She could have gone to university if she'd have wanted. If she'd not been distracted.
This is not the time.
And how long have you wanted to say this, eh? You both knew I was against you getting married, or you wouldn't have faked my signature on the certificate.
Yeah, we knew. But we never knew what your problem was.
Why don't you go home? Get some rest.
I'm not soft. She'll be on the phone skint 1 week and the next week buying herself all kinds of designer gear and where to the cash go.
Like both of us working.
Working? Why did the drugs gang end up on the close? Why your house?
You got chased there.
Coincidence.
That's enough.
Well, even if it was, maybe if you hadn't been so keen on playing Bruce Willis with them, how did you go out that window again?
You can't say that. You can't say it was my fault.
Tim, go home. We're all tired. You need your rest.
Then we were just all kicking off on each other. And this Scott, he ended up grabbing me and dragging me into the back.
Out the house?
Well, that's when all you lot piled in. And that's when he stuck the gun to me head.
This was once the police were there?
Yeah, Matt it was. Doing all the talking anyway. It was absolutely brilliant. All the rest of them, like, backed off. And I was terrified. I was saying, don't go, don't go. And he was the only one that stayed. He was a real hero.
Right.
And then they were just, like, screaming at each other. And
When you say screaming...
yeah, and Matt told him that if he moved the gun that he was going to shoot him. I was dead scared, like. But it would have worked if Tim hadn't come out. He was going to shoot him, you see. Only Matt shot him first.
How'd you know he was going to shoot him?
I don't know, he just was.
Did Officer Henderson issue a warning at all?
I don't, I can't remember.
Can you remember if anything was said at all?
No. But Matt saved my life, you know. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. I believe that.
Sure, I'd be in a blind panic if I wasn't doped up to the eyeballs with painkillers.
You'll be up and about in no time.
You say I've broken bones on my back.
Coming home soon, Mum?
I hope so. But I'm not going to be able to run around after you, you know, so you're going to have to behave yourself.
I will do.
You were lucky, really.
Oh, yeah. That's me, that is. One lucky break after the other. Probably win the lottery next.
Yeah, but when you think what could have happened, you know, I might got some fright when we saw that stretcher going out. For a while, we thought, Josh.
Stop fooling around. I'm not up to it.
Then stop talking about the stupid crash.
What's up, Josh?
Yeah, but what if something bad really does happen?
It won't. Your mum was only joking.
But it might do. Then I'd be on my own because we've got no one else.
I don't want to think about this yet.
All I'm saying is I think you should get in touch with Nick.
It didn't work out.
I'm not asking you to pledge your flaming truth to him. Just hit him hard for cash.
I know, but...
I know what it's like to bring a kid up on your own. It's hard. He's got responsibilities.
No, he hasn't.
Katie, it is his baby.
No, it isn't. I mean, I don't know for sure.
Well, it couldn't have been that pig, man. That was too long ago.
Yeah, there were others.
What others?
When was this?
You mean there's more than just one? Katie, how many?
There was Nick. The pig fella. 5.
Police are clueless. Look, if anybody at work hears anything, you've got my number, haven't you, Kevin? Okay.
Well, anyway, you know, if there's anything I can do, if the lads want to stay at mine or whatever.
Yeah, thanks, Sean.
It's good of you to offer, though.
Yeah, I mean, times like this, it puts it all into perspective, doesn't it? The things you argue over.
I know. All the point scoring. I never meant for it to get spiteful.
Yeah, it's just about what's best for Luke. I mean, it's not like you're going to kick off on me taking him back to mine with all this going on, like, is it?
He's at mowing Jim's.
What, your mum's mates? You'd be better off with me.
Oh, he's okay where he is. I just, you know, I want him settled.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and this isn't the time for an argument, is it, Sean?
Hey, I've got a question for you. Why is my stepmom dead, eh? No, it looks great, doesn't it, having your little helicopter out, making it look like you're doing something? Why didn't you stop them sooner, though?
Leave it, eh? 3 of their fellas died as well, you know.
You botched the whole thing up and my stepmom's dead because of you.
They got everyone out, didn't they?
No, they didn't.
You heard from work?
Maybe he did just do a bunk.
Me dad?
Maybe, like, freaked out when the garage went up, panicked. Scared that Mum was here, too. I don't know.
He wouldn't.
Well, I heard about people doing a run on that September the 11th. You know, using the opportunity to disappear.
This is your dad.
It's just an idea. Could be feeling stupid about it now. Scared to come back or something.
Me dad wouldn't do that.
Yeah, well, anything's better than me with that Terry fella.
Yeah.
Addy!
If he is with him, he'll stand up to him.
Stop it!
You could have shot him, but you didn't.
I know.
Leave it.
He can't be with that fella.
Might be hurt, a bang on the head or something. He's probably lying in a hospital somewhere.
I do know how hard it is. I know.
But you must see, she just wanted a bit of peace, a place to think.
She was on the parade. She was in the garage when the helicopter came down.
It wouldn't have been her.
I'm sorry, Bridget, but it was.
You see, the trouble is, I can't get in touch with Celia. But it must be the cottage, because I can't think of anywhere else she'd be.
I'm sorry, Bridget, but she's gone.
There isn't a phone at the cottage, so I can't check. I can't check. There's nowhere she can be.
So are you going to tell me about these fellas? I mean, when did you come off with 3 men that I didn't know about?
What do you think I'd do when you and Nish were working late? Just go out on my own. Going with the first fellow that showed any interest.
Katie, why?
I was trying to have a good time. I was missing Clinton. But it made me feel nice, so why not?
And you didn't use protection ever? When did your stupid gene kick in, eh?
Oh, it's happened now, so you can get off your high horse.
No, I can't. You've let this go on 9 or 10 weeks and you didn't let anyone know. I mean, when are you going to take a bit of responsibility for yourself just once?
You went on for long enough, the pair of you, saying I was moping round the house. Oh, come on, Casey, we'll pull a pig, it'll be so funny. Well, I did. I won't pull a pig, thanks, so when do I get me prize?
Oh, about 7 months from now.
Yeah, well, maybe. Maybe not.
Tell you what, son, you go on ahead, open up, get yourself a packet of crisps. Grandad's just gonna have word with the police. All right, Tim. What's happening with Emily? I know what you're going through, mate. I had the same with our Tony.
It's just like... the way you can do nothing.
There's no one at that in there, but you can't get through to them. You know, sometimes he'd make a move and I thought that meant... The doctors always said no. It happens, but it doesn't mean he's waking up.
None of the doctors seem to want to tell me what's going on.
It's the same with our Tony. But the thing is, you know, there are treatments out there, but you won't get them here. Oh, no, because the NHS won't pay. But there are things you can do if you pay for them.
Oh, abroad, like?
Well, that's Jimmy. He was trying to raise money to send our Tony to the States. Who knows if he had to raise that money? 14 years of age he was.
Me and him have only been together for 3.
Take care, mate, all right?
I still don't see how you can be blaming yourself for Katie.
It was my fault.
What do you mean?
That night when I told her what Clint was really like, you know, he wasn't worth all that grieving for, that's what set her off on going after all these blokes, like she had something to prove.
What blokes?
She had a load of one-night stands. 5 there was. All that time I was supposed to be on suicide watch. Well, some nurse I am. Some mate.
You tried. She was in a really bad way. Drinking, she nearly lost her job. You were a good mate to her.
Yeah, well, where was I when she was in here losing blood, eh? Where was I? Upstairs with you. I let her down. It's just like my sister all over again.
Now, come on, stop this. Katie has been on self-destruct for an awful long time. Maybe this is exactly what she needs to sort herself out.
Yeah, a baby. That always sorts everything out, doesn't it?
So, while you're in this mood, you're going to tell me the other night didn't happen?
Sent me in for some crisps and he didn't come back and I need to find him because he said I could have some and there's only smoky bacon left and I ate them.
Boo.
That's him there.
Good holiday, was it?
Good. Nice resort. But he got prickly heat on the second day. You shouldn't take it out on Tim, you know. He does his best for Emily.
He's bad news, always was.
He's different from when you knew him. Emily's calmed him down a lot.
So you can promise me he's got no connection to the people that did this to my daughter? Any news?
The doctor said she might start responding to what's going on around her any time now. You never know.
Hi, Nan.
Oh, love. I'm so glad you're all right.
Yeah. Only thanks to that policeman now. I think I've just dropped him in. What do you mean? I had to give a statement. And this fella, he was pushing me on every single little detail. And it's like this. Matt's going to get done for shooting the head case.
Typical. Look what happened to Ron Dixon.
When you can only tell them what went on. Oh, let them sort it out amongst themselves, love.
To think we were looking forward to coming home for your wedding.
Sorry, Nan.
Is it definitely all off?
There's just no trust there anymore.
Well, it's better to find out it wouldn't work now than 5 years down the line.
I was always living 6 months down the line. I mean, I knew there was problems, but I was just like, oh, they'll go away. I always thought you were happy. I wanted to be mum. Maybe I wanted it a bit too much.
You won't mind if I have a look inside? Look, it's just things that belong to my son. My son who died.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm still going to have a look in the box.
Happy now, are you?
I see. Your old knickknacks. Sorry about that, Mr. Dixon.
You've just missed Ray.
So Jess hit the Aussie.
Don't know where we're all going to sleep. You, me, Nick, Ray, Jessie, Margie. I get home from home.
Jimmy, could I get better treatment for Emily abroad?
Abroad?
It's just that Ron was saying you tried to organise it for his Tony.
Yeah, I did. Only because I felt so guilty about causing the accident.
So do I.
What have you got to feel guilty about?
Because if I hadn't pushed that Terry, Emily wouldn't have fell out the window, would she?
Hey, come off it, Tim, will ya? Look, it was no one's fault, but them head cases.
Well, ask Margie what she thinks, eh?
What?
How did you find out about getting Tony Dixon's treatment?
Look, mate, that was just pie in the sky. I mean, OK, yeah, you probably could find new procedures abroad if you could afford them. But there's usually a good reason why you can't get them here.
Honey?
Only sometimes. More often than not, it's because there isn't enough evidence that they work.
Yeah, but they can't help her here. Even if it's a tiny chance, I'm better taking her abroad, aren't I?
Look, mate, even if it was worth it, where are you going to get the money from? You look exhausted. You need some kip. Sit down, I'll put the kettle on and make you a cuppa.
Cheers.
Not for me.
You should try and eat, you know, Debbie.
I couldn't. My head's pounding.
Why don't you try and get some sleep, then?
Mum?
Mrs. Gordon, could I speak with you for a moment, please?
Yes.
There were several withdrawals made from your husband's bank account during the night.
So he's okay. He's been using his...
3 withdrawals in quick succession. That's the pattern we usually associate with credit card theft.
But you don't know that.
The withdrawals were made in Manchester.
It'll be better once we get you back home. It shouldn't take much longer now.
And? How's he doing?
He's got a lot of stuff flying around up there. You're going to have to sit him down when you're ready.
Listen, I think it might be best if you went home for now.
Marty, you haven't got a clue.
What do you mean?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not getting into this right now.
No, go on. What's happened?
Not one word. Not one.
Fine.
It's something Anthony told me when we were in the house. That night that little girl disappeared, Imelda Clough.
No, look, we've been through all this before. It's just that he's trying to get me off the hook.
Anthony killed Imelda.
When did he tell you this? When them clowns were threatening me, he would have told you anything.
No, Marty, he did it. Call it a terrible accident or whatever, but that's what he said happened. He killed that little girl.
But he can't have.
Marty.
He can't have.
I don't care how long it takes, Steve. I'm gonna get him.
You would have to be so unlucky to get pregnant from a one-night stand, Katie.
Find someone who can help her.
Using what for money, like?
It's just me, Gary.
Jan's going to be staying around for a while.
Why?
Reckon that should cover it.
That's the last weeknight edition of Brookside. Its new home will be Saturdays at 4:05, starting Saturday the 30th of November. Next Thursday at 8, it's brand new Battle Stations. Now, next tonight, it's live to the new home of those celebs. A task is going to be set. Big Brother is exerting pressure and coming soon here on 4.
brought you that stuff from home.
Sammy.
I've got a get-well card from Lou.
Sammy.
What?
The doctor's been round.
And?
The baby's gonna be fine.
One second, please.
It's just me, Gary.
Nisha. Yeah? Come in. That'd be great, thanks.
Cool. Hi, Gabby. Oh, hello.
Hi, Cabs.
How's Glasgow?
Oh, you know, boring. Missed all the excitement here, didn't I?
Yeah, you certainly did.
So you all right then?
You know, that's the first time I've ever left on an argument. I never want to do that again. What if something happened?
I know. I'm sorry too.
I mean, something nearly did happen. We don't ever do that again, okay? Oh, you could have been hurt in that crash. And you're so precious to me.
That guy made a good job of that, eh?
That Terry won't do that.
Yeah.
I wish they'd shot him with the rest of them.
They'll have to catch him. He's a killer.
Yeah, and what'll he get? A few years? Not like for a life, I say.
I'll go talk to him. Maybe he just wants to be on his own. Let's think about his mum.
Jan's going to be staying around for a while.
Why?
She's just upset.
What the? Sorry, the cops have only just let us back on all. No tea bags. Didn't think you'd mind if I just popped through the hole, you know.
Well, no, whatever, but hey, we're back now, all right?
Yeah. Listen, we've all heard words got round. Really sorry.
Yeah.
Anything I can do, just shout.
How's Emily?
Just keeping our fingers crossed, you know.
How about Tim?
Look, anything you want, just shout. I'm only on the other side of this hole.
Please.
Stu, give us an hand getting this back in the garage.
What do you think they meant before?
Well, what they said, really.
Well, like Dan said, what's the point of speculating?
It's obvious what they mean. It means that Terry once took my dad.
We don't know that.
He was running towards a Prague with a gun. He disappeared, my dad disappeared. His credit card gets used in Manchester. It's not going to trouble no one and know what happened next round.
Dad could have used the card.
Oh, 3 times in an hour. Something's happened to him.
We don't know.
Even if that Terry has taken him, well, my dad would have had to have told him the PIN number for him to use it, so either way he's okay.
No. You don't know what he's capable of.
Like what?
Well, look, the cops have got something to go on now, haven't they? It'll be fine. Honestly, your dad'll be fine. Come on, Stu, give us an hand with this.
Jimmy, I can't stand thinking about that Terry one getting away. After he comes in here and wrecks everyone's lives. It's all because of him, not on him.
How's it looking?
Yeah, it's only repairs, you know, tidying up, nothing important. Listen, Steve was asking after you.
Yeah, I'll see him later.
You going up the attic now?
Your mum's there, isn't she?
Oh, taking the notice of it, Tim.
Thinks it's my fault Emily's in that state.
Why? What's she been saying, like?
Well, she reckons I had something to do with the juggies coming here. Like I caused it all to kick off, trying to be the hard man.
Like I say, just try and ignore her.
Well, the busies agree with her. That's a dead cert.
Oh, the busies can't touch you. You've never been into drugs. I've told them you haven't.
Asking questions about me, weren't they?
Look, I'm going to go up there now, all right? I'll have a word with me mum. And if there's any news, I'll give you the call, all right? I'll see you after.
What's the point in going to sit around the bed anyway? I know we've got to talk to her, but the doctor should be doing something.
Look, Tim, I know it's hard, but...
I want to get that money, like I said. I'll find someone who can help her.
And even if it wasn't a pipe dream, using what for money, like?
Reckon that should cover it?
We've just been having a bit of a chat about a few things. What Steve was saying. We know he don't mean any of them, don't we? I thought you might want to talk to him about it as well.
Well, we'll talk about it a bit later, eh?
Oh, what?
Are they through here? Am I not welcome here, then?
Bridget.
Diane went through hell because of her.
Look, I know you're upset, but I'm not going to do this again. I'm here for Anthony. That's all you need to know.
You were never here for him. My Diane was here for him.
Stop arguing!
No, Anthony. No, I'm sorry, love, but come here. Come to your name.
Doesn't mean it.
What is he going to her for?
Will you listen to yourself? Have you been on this stuff or something?
Will you keep your voice down? You'll be able to hear you through there.
Clown cuckoo land, do you know that?
Hey, you thought it was a good idea. Ron said you wanted to take his Tony to America.
Yeah, and how successful have my plans been, eh? There's me telling the business how you wouldn't go near it, how you wouldn't touch
Yeah,
it.
I wouldn't. Except for Emily.
Oh, and that's going to stand up in court, isn't it? Yeah, well, I'm telling you something, that's where you're going to end up, if you're lucky.
Well, I'll take that chance.
Please, Tim.
Please help me, right? Just stop this banging in my head.
I'm not going to let it happen again.
What?
You're not doing it.
Look, those fellas are raking in because of this. They told us. They got cars, they got clothes, whatever they wanted because of this.
Yeah, look where they ended up. Look, it's trouble, it always is. The reason Tony Dixon ended up in a car crash in the first place was because I had a nose full of that stuff. My little Jimmy died because of that. Oh, it doesn't matter, though, does it, Tim? Doesn't matter who gets harmed at the end of the chain, as long as you've got your cash, is that right?
That's not fair. This isn't for me.
Well, how about finding out what you can do for her properly before you start making stupid decisions?
Because the doctors never explain it.
Talk to Dr. Parr or someone, but get rid of that!
What's going on? They're rescanning it. They need to make sure the blood clot isn't getting any bigger.
Have you called Tim? Mum, why not? There wasn't time. What have you been saying to him anyway? Look, Mum, I know you've never had much time for him, but...
I just wonder if she'd even be in here at all if it wasn't for him.
What?
No way did those druggies choose that close at random.
They were nothing to do with Tim. Mum, I was in the house with them. They didn't know each other. Tim is not into that stuff.
Well, I don't trust him. And if I'd have been here to keep an eye on her...
Well, you ain't, were you? Which is what this is all about. Why you keep going on about me and Jimmy being so close as well? Because you know, you didn't come back here as much as you should have done. Emily loves Tim. He's never done anything to hurt her. That counts for something. I should know. All the grief Jerome's caused me over the last couple of years. Tim has never given Emily any of that. She's lucky to have him.
Lucky?
So we'll do something nice tonight then, yeah? Maybe go out for dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the good thing about fighting, isn't it? The making up. Yeah, they had some of the families of the helicopter crews on the news. Oh, just horrible.
Yeah, I mean, it has been a bit of a weird time.
Gary told me how good you were.
Oh, how generous of him.
Good thing we've got a holiday coming up, hey?
Yeah, well, we've got Chicago first, which of course could have been another
I'd
holiday.
rather think about 2 weeks with you on a proper holiday in the sun.
Fantastic.
And you never know, we might come back with an extra passenger.
Well, you're gonna have to get the drinking finally kicked into touch.
Oh, brilliant, coming up from you.
Hey, I'm not up the duff.
I can manage not drinking for a few months.
We're talking years. Anyway, what about finding Daddy?
No, told you. I don't want to. Anyway, I can't.
Well, even if you work your dates back.
I can get it down to 3.
Oh, well, and here's me thinking you've been careless.
Pig fellow's too long ago. Fat fella, Ken.
Oh, doesn't he sound a treat?
He was the wrong time of the month. So it's Nick. Some Chris lad from Bootlin. I don't know the name of the other one.
So you can go and find Nick for starters, then?
No. What's it matter who the father is? All blokes are the same anyway.
All right. How you doing, mate?
Okay. Me. Last person anyone wants to be worrying about. What happened in there at the end? It's all down to that Terry. I heard he was off his face on coke.
Yeah.
He should be strung up.
Thought he was going to rape him.
Tried to stop him. All went wrong. I couldn't help it, Steve. Oh, it's nobody's fault but his. Can't believe the busies let him get away. Why let him get away? I had him, and I let him go. He had the gun. I don't care. If I hadn't let him go, well, he wouldn't have brought that chopper down. You'll die. No, I'm not having that. You did your best. It was his fault, nobody else's. I can't believe the busies let him get away. Yeah, I'm glad they did. We know where he drinks. We know he played pool with Mozza Brown. I don't care how long it takes, Steve. I'm gonna get him.
This one hasn't seen the light of day for a couple of years, eh?
Broken anyway.
I know. And the way you went on about getting it. Do you remember that Christmas? I was queuing up outside the shop at 5 o'clock in the morning, Christmas Eve. I almost broke some poor bloke's nose, you know, in the rush when they opened up. Worth it, though. See your face Christmas morning.
His wings used to pop out. No, so I could fly.
I know about him, Elder Clough.
Put Ruby Tudor at one time and it never went the same again.
Anthony. Anthony. I know what happened. Jan told me.
What do you mean?
And...
I don't know what you're going on about. I didn't tell Jan nothing.
Anthony, listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. I know.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
It's all right.
I don't know what you're going on about.
It's all right.
She's lying. I don't know what she's been saying.
Anthony, no more secrets. I know what happened to the Clough girl.
What are you gonna do?
Just take it easy.
Are you gonna go to the police?
No, it's okay.
Am I gonna go to jail?
No, of course you're not.
I didn't mean to, Dad. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I couldn't tell anybody. I couldn't help it. She made me. I just thought I could. I wish. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just let it all out.
Sorry.
There's no need to worry anymore. I'm gonna make it all right. It's gonna be all right.
You just have to be more careful, that's all.
Who said it's going to happen again? Did you forget to tell me that you asked Gabby to go to Chicago go with you?
No, and she wouldn't, which just confirmed my feelings that it's over
Oh,
between
really?
us.
It's over?
Yeah, it
And how
is.
come Gabby seems to think that you're still intent on making babies?
Oh, come on, it's just not fair, Nisha.
No?
How is she?
I'm on my way to see her. You just keep on saying it doesn't look good.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I was wondering. Well, Jimmy said I should have a word with you. I just want some decent advice.
Yeah, if I can, sure.
I'll be with Katie.
I just want to know what the chances are. And a straight answer.
Well, there's not one of these things. That's half the problem. She could wake up any time. It could be months.
It could be never. But they do come round sometimes.
Yeah, but it's not like in the movies. They don't just open their eyes and sit up.
But she could come round.
The thing is, Tim, usually with a head injury, the patient will come round in the first few hours.
Yeah, but not always.
No, that depends on the severity of the injury, but basically, what happens is that the longer they're under, the less likely it is, and the more chance of them having serious damage when they do regain consciousness.
Like what?
Well, that depends which part of the brain's affected and the extent.
So what are you saying? It could take longer for her to get back to normal.
That can happen, yeah.
Well, what? How worse can it be?
Some patients never progress beyond very basic responses.
But there must be something he can do.
No, right now, the best thing you can do is make her as comfortable as possible.
Why can't they help her? Like, operate?
We can't.
Yeah, but someone could. I mean, they could take her somewhere abroad. There must be someone.
If you could find someone, then yeah, but I don't know what good it would do.
So what am I supposed to do? Just wait, eh?
She's been under for what, a week now?
Just give me a straight answer.
If she does wake up, I think you're looking at the long haul. But by now, the chances... I'm sorry.
She came back up, she wasn't moving.
What did you do then?
Came back home. And I hid all my clothes away because they were covered in mud. Then I realised that I'd left my bag there.
You left your bag?
Well, I got it back. It's just that when I looked for her, she wasn't there.
What do you mean she wasn't there?
She wasn't where I left her.
But are you sure that you...
And everyone started saying that she was in London. So she wasn't. She must have got up after they left and went off to London, wasn't she?
Have you said anything to anybody? Anything at all?
Only Jan.
Well, let's just leave it like that.
She won't get some kit now, then?
She won't.
Oh, Ruth, she needs some rest. I mean, like, we've got to be prepared for...
You don't think he's coming back, do you?
We've just got to wait and see, haven't we?
I don't know if I think he is either. And I can't help wondering what's happened to him, all those horrible things that fella's done to him. And what it must be like for my mum.
Come on, I've got to stay strong.
Hello? No. This is her daughter.
Hello, this is Mrs. Gordon.
It's the police.
What's happened?
Well, what are they saying?
Rotterdam.
What's going on?
The consultant wants to see you.
What with you being next of kin?
No, I'll stay with her.
No, I think you should go.
I've heard enough from doctors.
Fine. We'll go.
I know you can hear me. And I know you're trying. I know. I want to get us some money. I was going to send you abroad, but Dr. Gary Parr reckons probably won't change anything.
Do you really think she can? I mean, well, I thought, like, if she's going to be a while until she wakes up, then she's not going to know what's in anymore.
Yeah, no worries. So are you, anyway?
Dunno. It's weird. Just little things like, keep thinking, oh, I'll phone Em and I'll tell her that, and then I remember.
I know. All the time.
You're going to find it a struggle without help, even if it is just financial. Do you know what? You would have to be so unlucky to get pregnant from a one-night stand, Katie. You were with Nick for weeks. It's bound to be his, isn't it?
I haven't seen him for weeks since he went to Ibiza, but how many times? I don't care whose it is. I don't want anyone else involved.
Katie?
Every fella I've ever been with, there's been something wrong with. Even Clint. I thought he was special, but you had to go and spoil that illusion, didn't you?
What? He got shot breaking into someone else's house.
Oh, nice.
Do you know what? I'm going to leave this till you're less stressed.
I don't want to be tied to some pain in the bum fella. This baby's going to be mine and we'll be fine on our own.
Oh, I wouldn't bother going back in there till she's in a better mood. Every day you'll be looking at a little reminder of Daddy. I mean, do you think I ever look at Louise without seeing Owen?
But it won't be like that for me.
Oh, all right. But I still think you're being soft. Look, you and Nick could get it on if you just give it another chance.
Oh, yeah, get real. And for once, I'm going to do something for me. And I don't want it to have anything to do with some fella who just saw me as easy.
Mad week or what?
Yeah, mad week.
I don't get it. He's using his bank card in Rotterdam.
Yeah, well, someone is. Hull then Rotterdam. It's got to be that Terry geezer on the run, hasn't it?
Could be Alan.
Pretty cool.
He's got Dad's cards. Doesn't mean he's got Dad.
It's one of his routes. His trucks go through there.
So what you're saying, Mum, that he's done a runner?
There'll be a reason. He'll be all right.
That druggie's got to be involved, Debbie.
Your dad's okay. It'll be something to do with work.
Mr. Hardy, wanna kill me, do
You've no idea. We're all so worried. He's just gone off. He's always going off working. He's never here. He'll be back. Same as ever.
What's he doing?
Just watching telly. Adele's gone off with a mate. Laura, is it?
You know what, Jan? I know you weren't around at the time, but the damage that girl was doing to him.
A little girl.
What? Girls don't hit boys and women don't hit men.
But couldn't you have stopped it? I mean, couldn't the school have...
Don't you think we tried everything? I used to lie awake at night feeling pathetic because I couldn't help him. I was terrified where it would end. I mean, I was scared he might even top himself. And all because of some little...
How could it have got to...
It got to the point where I would have killed him myself just to protect him.
So what we're going to do now? I mean, we're going to have to go to the...
Nothing.
Nothing?
We're going to forget it.
But...
We've been through enough. There's nothing to connect him to it. That's the end of it.
Are you sure? Come on, we'll have to go. Harry? Tim, what's going on? Something's gone wrong. Her blood pressure's gone up. What's happening to me? Tim, you got something to her. What's happening to her?
No. She's gonna be okay. She's gonna be all right.
After a long time then. Well, he should have come in with me last time. He wouldn't need it spelling out again. Wish Emily could just wake up. Like none had ever happened. What's happened?
You might have to operate. She's still fighting though. She knows we're out here doing the same for her.
What are you doing, Dad? Why don't you come in the house? Dad? You scared of me?
Come here, son. I didn't mean to. Come here.
Alan will be dead grateful you fixed that for him when he gets back.
What time's the loss adjuster due at the garage?
The last thing I need is this lot.
Well, look, I can go and meet him if you want, or come with you, whatever.
I can lend a hand. What needs to be done first?
Let's try your dad's mobile again.
Where's Anthony?
He's getting me hammer and nails in the garage.
Do you really think we should be doing nothing, saying nothing?
What choice do we have?
Anthony's only 12 years old. Can he really keep it a secret for the rest of his life?
How am I supposed to know?
All right, so he kept it a secret for months. But he couldn't keep it to himself in the end. If he could tell me, he could tell anyone.
I know. He heads all over the place.
Imagine how he feels. Look, you don't have to do this on your own. I'm part of it now as well.
Whether you like it or not, eh?
Is everything all right, you know, for both of you?
Seems to be.
Any more thoughts, you know, plans?
I'm not in a rush to start planning anything, and I don't want to lecture about sorting things out with the father because I'm getting enough of them at first, Sammy.
I wasn't about to.
I know I'd think I was the only woman who'd ever slept around.
Oh, don't even go there. Any messages off Gary?
No. You expecting any?
No news on Emily O'Leary?
Oh, yeah, the swelling on her brain's getting worse and the pressure's getting to a dangerous level.
So when I asked you if you'd left me any messages, that one didn't count?
I didn't think you meant that sort of message.
What kind did you think I meant?
I saw the two of you in the hospital the other night, you know, together.
Oh, right, well, whatever it is you thought you saw, it was nothing, OK?
Oh, yeah, of course. My mistake, obviously.
They're in there. Go through.
Thanks, Tar.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
And? So, how's things?
As you'd expect.
Well, you know, it's gonna take time, isn't it?
So everyone says. If they're not saying remember the happy times.
Yeah, well, you've got to, haven't you? I mean, Diane was a brilliant munchie, wasn't she? And you all love the bones of her. You know, just because someone's dead doesn't mean you've got to forget about them. Because they'll be there for you. Always remembered every day for the rest of your life.
Christy, have you got a bit of time to spare?
Yeah, sure, that's why I'm here. You know, I thought I might be able to help out with some of the arrangements for Diane.
Stephen's getting on to most things.
Yeah, he's been a star. He's at the Undertaker's now.
Oh, right. With Adele?
No, she's staying round at Laura's.
Oh, right. Well, she would be. Well, look, is there anything else I can do?
Well, my car's gone in for an estimate. You can take us down to the supermarket if you like. I was just going to do a bit of shopping. No one's had a chance since... Well, no one's had a chance.
Oh, come here, mate. We're all here for you, you know that, don't you?
Christy, shall we go and get that shopping then?
Yeah, sorry, it won't be long. I'll go and get the van.
You stay here. He needs you.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm just making the most of our Jackie taking Bet to the grotto, and me and you having the flat to ourselves.
I know, it's brilliant, this, isn't it? It's a shame it's only because Bev's still stuck in hospital.
Yeah, well, she's on the mend, and she'll be home before we know it. So, in the meantime, why don't me and you get a pizza, get a video out, and have a couple of hours to ourselves?
We're back. Hi, Mum. Chips up, come.
All right,
The plates are out. Give Thomas first.
Why? I'm starving.
He's got to go to the garage.
Yeah, you starving.
Got extra
Chips. What's happening about the garage?
Oh, it's just the guy from the insurance company's due, that's all.
Tell him to pay up, big style. Who's Mr. Beef
Stuart.
and Onion?
Oh, mine? Oh, are you taking a bite out of me?
I never. It broke.
Mum, do you want some chips? You can have my fish if you want, Mum.
The way I'm feeling. The insides are being eaten up with worry here. I don't know how you can stomach it.
Hiya. Isn't it terrible?
Oh, it's awful, isn't it?
Oh, and poor Diane.
I know. Has anyone heard any news about the Gordon's dad?
Nothing now, it just seems to disappear.
That slime ball who got away must have took him. Hijacked his car. That's what you reckon, anyway.
That makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, he could be lying dead somewhere for all we know.
Oh, it's a poor family.
And did you see the photos in the paper? The helicopter crew that died? Those young dads with the families. One of them had a little girl, probably about the same age as your Beth.
Poor kid. They usually put a plaque up or something, don't they, when a policeman gets killed?
Oh, no, they need more than a plaque. Come on, let her get going.
Yeah, sure, we've got a pizza order. See ya.
Yeah, life goes on, I suppose.
Look, I'm gonna have to go. All right, then. Speak to you soon, bye.
Not been much to smile about recently. Must be a fella.
It's that guy, Matt, you know, the policeman. After me for a date.
Oh, at least there's some good news then, eh?
Right, I'm off to the garage.
You gonna go with Dan, Mum? Do you need her?
Well, I do, really, yeah.
Is she in any fit state, though? Surely they'd understand if she couldn't be there.
Well, you'd think so under the circumstances, wouldn't you?
Mum, do you want the last of these chips? Should eat something, you know, Mum?
The police have had this news about your dad's credit card being used. He wouldn't let anyone else use it. It must have been him.
Well, the police said that was only one possibility. I mean, the card could have been stolen.
Unless he was forced to use it against his will.
Yeah, by the beaut you never shot, yeah.
Stuart.
What?
Don't start.
Only saying.
What? If I had the balls to pull that trigger? Is that what you're saying? My dad will still be here?
No, we don't know for sure that he's got my dad.
Yeah, well, if he has, my dad will be waiting his chance, won't he?
Yeah? For what?
To rip his head off him?
Oh, yeah, with a gun in his face.
Kes, do you know what this fellow was like? If you had got your dad, what might you do to him?
I don't know, do I? I won't put anything past him, Nick.
Well, what did he do to you?
Look, this has got nothing to do with what happened to me or Ali.
Well, whatever. My dad will sort him out.
Stu, you're really not helping here, Ali. Just ignore him.
Come on, Eva, let's get this cleared up. No fighting over who goes what. That's today, not tomorrow.
quilt. Right, that's enough. Pack it in, the pair of you. Get in the kitchen, help your sister. Just ignore him, right? Right, I'm off to the garage. I'll see you later.
Are you going, Mum?
Fully over in a minute, love.
Nobody will be thinking anything, because nobody else has to know.
The police will.
Well, who's going to tell them? I'm not. Jan's not. That only leaves you, and you're good at keeping secrets, aren't you?
What about Adele and Steve?
No one else needs to know except Jan, me, and you. Okay? Now go and get yourself a drink of water or something while I see who that is. Hi, Bridget. Come on in.
Is that woman still here?
No.
Well, at least you've got some sensitivity left.
She's gone to do us some shopping.
What for? I've done the shopping. I knew you wouldn't be up to it.
You didn't tell me you were going to do shopping for us.
I did it all the time for Diane. And now she's not here. I thought you'd be glad of the help.
I am. We are. It's just a misunderstanding.
I can't believe she's gone. I really can't.
None of us can, Bridge. None of us can.
Maybe I'll come more to terms with it after the funeral. We'll be able to see her to say our last goodbyes.
Well, the police said that won't be an option. You see, she was right in the centre of the fireball. Well, it's just remains that we're going to be burying.
God love her and protect her. Why, when there's so much evil in the world, did he have to take one of the good ones? One of the best.
He's wet himself. Want to kill me, do you? Take it. Shoot me. Why do you think they call me Psycho?
Ali, the phone! Alan, hello? Oh, hi, Sean. No news yet. Still no word from him.
No, it was seeing the photos in the paper that made me come up with the idea. Well, do you think anyone would be interested?
It depends on what you mean by memorial.
Well, I don't mean a big statue to them or anything. Just something that reminds people that they died here doing their jobs, you know, trying to save ordinary people.
Yeah?
Well, I wondered about writing to the papers, trying to get a collection started.
Yeah, it's worth a try, I suppose.
We don't sound very keen.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just up to my eyes at the moment. I'm sure people will like the idea in principle.
Well, I'll ask around a few more first, see what their reactions
Good
are.
idea. Let me know how you get on.
Is the loss adjusted, do you reckon?
I hope so. Don't know where he's going to start. Should have put him off, maybe.
Nah, it's best to get it done and out the way. Do you want me to do the talking to him?
It's nice of Em's boss to send that.
Yeah. She sounds you on. She really rates Em, you know. Em keeps on going on and lets her open a nail bar in the old nursery next door to the salon.
That'd be brilliant, that.
It's always been Em's dream, to have her own business. As long as...
It should be fine.
Right, Nick?
Yeah, just stretching my legs. Praying for some good news.
I've never prayed before the end of this last week.
Me neither.
Keep on telling Em that everyone's praying for her.
So did I. What else should you talk to her about?
That's what we've done in the past. He's been sending her cards. He's been phoning her. Her mates have been saying, you know.
I go back over what we did at school together. We were a right pair, being on that beauty course together.
Oh, and then you moved to Scotland. Remember her saying?
Yeah, well, my dad got work in Glasgow, so we had to go with him.
Ah, your love of your life was up there, wasn't he?
So I thought, till I found out he was two-timing me. End of.
Your mate's two-timers.
Tell me about it. She was all for going up there and cutting his sparring off.
Just our luck, eh? Best chance of compensation in years. And there's us two. Two who could do it at the most. Nowhere to be seen.
Oh, you're as bad as your dad, you are.
How?
Well, if we'd have been here, we could have been killed, mutilated or anything. Our Beth could be dead now and you're going on about compensation.
You're not the only ones talking about compo. I've had to have stress counselling because I was in there when it happened.
Sorry, we're in a bit of a rush.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't just be the physical injuries that they pay out for. It should be the psychological wounds as well, shouldn't it?
That's who she reminded me of.
Look, when I said I saw you and Gary together, I saw him with his arms around you.
Yeah, well, even nurses get upset sometimes, and after the week we'd had, I needed a shoulder to cry on.
Oh, yeah, what can we do for you? I've come for some advice after the crash. I looked death in the face over there, you know. Must have been terrifying for you. Terrifying? It scarred me, for life, probably.
What do you need to know?
Well, it's the mental scars that I'm worried about.
All right, yeah, the shock.
Well, I think I've got that post-traumatic stress thing.
Syndrome?
Yeah, that's the one. I want to apply for compensation.
All right. We can give you some advice then, yeah?
Great.
Yeah. Go and see your solicitor.
Nah. Never surprised me when you and Marty split up. Saw it coming a mile off.
You reckon?
Married too young, didn't you?
Let's not go there, eh, Chris?
Yeah, well. Long time ago now, wasn't it? Tell you what, this funeral's gonna be a tough call.
Tell me about it.
You know, after it, are you, planning on sticking round, or...?
As long as Marty wants me or needs me to stay.
Man, you're gonna need a tough skin with them kids. Not to mention Dan's mother.
I walked away from my kids once. I'll cope.
Well, I wish you luck. You know, if, well, if you need a shoulder to cry on yourself, you know, if you find it all too much, then you give us a call, won't you?
I know where to find you.
Uncle Christy's back.
Is he on his own?
No.
I'll be getting home then. Got you some nice jockey bickies, Anthony. I know your mum... Diane always used to ask for them for you.
All right, Bridge. How's things?
I was fine until you opened the front door.
Just put these away.
If there's room, I've already done a shop. I'll see you later, Marty. Hopefully at a more convenient time. Bye, love.
Look, I won't hang around either. Just talk to your Steve on a mobile, tell her meeting down at the Undertaker's. You been out with Jan?
Yeah, everybody's been really helpful.
Yeah. Especially our aunt, eh? You have to do a lot of growing up over the next few days, mate. And your dad's gonna really need you to be strong for him, all right?
Got to kill that insurance fella. Why?
He was a bit keen.
It was a real job's work.
Shoot me. I'm waiting, was he, boy? Oh, look. He's wet himself.
The rest is going to take ages, I'm afraid.
That'd be handy.
Look, loads of new stock and nowhere to put it.
What's up with you?
Nothing.
Are you going out?
I've gone.
What's up with him?
He was born weird.
Do you think we should try phoning your dad's work again?
Anything's worth a try.
I mean, that Kevin Mallon must know something. Your dad's always going on about having to sort out jobs that he's messed up.
Mum, we've tried Kevin loads of times.
And the police have spoken to him. And we were as shocked as we were.
What you're looking at me like that for?
Like what?
Like I'm some mad woman for wanting to find him. I don't care what anyone else thinks. He's my Alan, and I know him better than he knows himself. And I know he just wouldn't go without saying goodbye.
Of course he would not. Everyone wants to believe, you know, that he's safe somewhere, but we've just got to start accepting that, well, maybe he didn't have the chance to say goodbye.
He's probably on the road somewhere. Behind the wheel. delivering a load somewhere or doing someone a favour or something. He must know that I need him here with me, though. I need him. I'm going to have a lie down. My head's banging.
I'll come with you.
I'll come and all. I could run you a bath if you like.
Rich, should Bev ever noticed that little, thing that we left here that time?
Oh, I don't think she'd assume that that's what it were. We were awful doing it here.
Bit of an emotional time, that, though. I thought I was going to lose you that day.
I should be so lucky.
So, what time did Jackie say she was going to be back with the kids?
Late, she said, and no, you can wait until tonight.
You know what, I don't know what's come over our kid.
She wants to make the most of her kids after the crash. She said she wants to start living for today for a change.
Yeah, well, that's fine by me. Gives us more time to get it done, eh? So, here is to us, and here is to me. Stopping being like that Leanne Powell, thinking the world owes me a living.
I'll drink to that.
Rach, you know I said I thought I'd lost you when we, Well, if I had lost you or Beth in that crash, then, well, no amount of compo would have brought you back, would it?
Makes you appreciate what you've got, doesn't it? Especially when you think how many lives were wrecked out there.
Well, maybe we should start living for today like our Jackie.
On what? Fresh air?
Well, we could always take out another loan.
I thought you'd be dead worried about doing that again.
And what is the worst that could happen? We end up back in court, paying it off at a £5 a week, dead easy.
Let's not talk about it now. Let's just enjoy what we can while we're here.
All we'd be doing is playing the system a bit.
Let's wait and see.
Well, there's no way you want to end up here, skivvying round after Bev, is there? I mean, you know what she's going to want when she comes out of hospital? She'll want a nursemaid and a slave rolled into one. And there's no way that should be you, Rachel.
Well, I'm in that doctor a long time now. And what they're saying. I reckon it'd be serious. It'd be some miracle news. Makes you wonder what God everyone's prayers are for, doesn't it? Just make people feel better, I suppose. Make you feel like you're actually doing something. I knew it'd be serious what's happening. Lots with it. Rushing on a brain's gone sky high. She's got to the critical stage. Isn't there anything you can do?
You're gonna have to operate on her to relieve the pressure. If they don't operate,
I can't, I'm ready now.
all we can do is wait.
Well, maybe we should start living for today like our Jackie.
On what? Fresh air?
Well, we could always take out another loan. What is the worst that could happen? We end up back in court, paying it off at a £5 a week, dead easy.
I was going to have Chrissy helping see for the arrangements.
Our Anthony was the gentlest, most innocent lad in the world. He hasn't got a malicious bone in his body. And then he tells us he killed someone and we just believe it, without any proof or anything. I mean, all we've done is take his word for it. We can't be sure that he's done what he said he's done, not without proof.
How are you going to get proof? You've just got to take his word for it.
We're facing a life sentence of our own here. Just accepting things and covering it up. And if we're going to live through that life sentence, I want to know. I want to be sure he's telling the truth. I want to know she's not out there somewhere. Like in London.
How are you going to do that when the police aren't being able to do anything? They even had you in, for God's sake.
I don't know. But there is one way of knowing he's telling the truth. That's to go where he said he did it. And see. See if she's there.
You won't need any more proof than that.
And I haven't got a choice, have I? I'm gonna have to find that pond.
Mum, what are you doing?
Your dad must have left something to tell us where he's gone.
What?
Well, a job sheet or something, an address, phone number, anything! Hasn't he got a clue what he's putting us through, not getting in touch like this? The phone's not working.
Let me have a look.
He could be trying to ring in now and the phone's not working.
Someone on the internet upstairs.
Oh, must be Stuart.
Stuart, are you on the net?
Yeah.
Well, get off. We need the line kept free.
Stuart, get off it now! Your dad could be trying to phone in and you're just playing stupid games!
What are you doing?
I'm just doing all your mum's insurance claim stuff, you know, for the damaged stock. She tried to do it earlier, but couldn't concentrate.
It's a good job you're here.
Yeah, we've all got to pull together, haven't we?
Oh, well, you managed to drag yourself out of bed.
Oh, don't kick a man with a hangover.
Why is there no orange juice? Why is the fridge half empty?
Because we've had loads of time to think about shopping.
Listen, can you put some addresses on this envelope, please?
Only me. I got us all some pizza. But we could have them for now.
Hope you feel like a deep pan.
Where's Ali? You could at least flush the chain after you.
We're about to eat here.
Next time you come home legless, do it quietly, eh?
You tried to get into my bed, no? Stop going on, will you?
Mum, there's a slice of pizza for you here.
I don't know you look and eat.
Oh, come on, Mum. You've always said to us you have to eat, you know. Keep up your strength.
I wasn't playing games before on the net. I was looking at these missing persons sites. Guess how many people go missing each year in Britain?
Just tell us.
250,000.
That's like 5 footy grounds full of people. All gone missing.
Yeah, all right, Ali, we get the picture.
We don't want to hear stupid stuff like that, Stuart. We want good news. Just ring, will you?
Right, that's everything for Chicago, I think. I've got my passport, cash, traveller's checks, plane tickets. Come in.
I'm just going for lunch.
Oh, OK.
You coming?
No, I've got some things to sort out here.
I was speaking to Maggie at the General before. Don't know what praising Emily O'Leary.
Because they know that she'll die if they don't. But being realistic, I mean, they're just putting off the inevitable, sadly.
Oh, well, have a nice lunch.
I'll try.
So, 2 weeks away then.
Putting off the inevitable.
Yeah, I'm going to sort out Gabby when I get back, OK?
Right, so that's why I booked your ticket to go with you.
Where's your mum? She's gone in to get washed and changed. Let's get away, I think. She was really feeling it before. The worst thing is being sat here, isn't it? You just feel so helpless. All the time behind closed doors. The person you love is in the hands of complete strangers. All we can do is just be here for her. You can just take the pressure off her brain like they're open. That could be the turning point for her, couldn't it? We've got to have faith in them, haven't we? These perfect strangers. Mad, isn't he?
Get out of my face, it stinks.
As bad as your breath, doesn't it?
I'm half ratted from him breathing on me.
Ali!
You know that missing person site on the web? Well, could you put your dad on?
I already have.
All right.
Just his name and description for now.
Well, it could be worth a try, couldn't it?
No harm in it, I suppose.
Oh, have some faith, will you? I don't care how we get him back. I just want him home.
I had to ask Gabby to go away with me.
To a medical conference on digital technology?
Yes, because it would have seemed really odd to her if I didn't.
Sounds like 2 weeks away together.
No, it doesn't mean that I really wanted her to go away with me, though.
So it wasn't just an excuse?
No. No, I offered her the chance of going because that's what married couples do. I wanted things to seem normal between us until I've had a chance to sort things out. She is the last person in the world I really want to go away with.
You almost sounded like you meant that.
I do. I promise you. It has got to the stage where I've had enough of her, totally. Like, all that stuff over Dexter, you know, the guy who killed himself? I hated listening to her going on and on about it. I wish that she would grow up on someone else's time, not mine.
So why do I feel like there's a but in there somewhere?
Of course there's a but. Life's complicated. I live upstairs. I'm already married. I'm the doctor, and you're my practice nurse. There's plenty there to frighten the horses, believe me.
But if none of those problems existed?
If none of those problems existed, then you and I wouldn't have a problem, would we?
Hello?
There's no point telling Nick anything. It's me that's pregnant, not him.
Yeah, but out of the three fellas, who might be the dad? I mean, Nick's the one you'd have most chance with. And okay, you're not saying it's his.
I don't care whose baby it is.
Oh, come on, Kate, you really liked him. So tell him. Tell him what's happened. But whatever you do, just don't mention the other two losers.
Oh, thanks. So I only go for losers, do I? Is that 'cause I'm the biggest loser of the lot?
Oh, come on, just run through the tick box, will you? I mean, Nick, he's a good-looking fella, he's a nice bloke, he's got a few bob, and you went with him because you wanted to, not because you were legless on a Polar Pig night.
Look, just shut up, will ya? You know, I'm having this baby, and the only thing that matters is who the mother is. I've made my choice. I'll be looking after this baby on my own, and don't you go saying a word to Nick.
What did they say?
Not much. Nothing to report.
Keeping us informed, I say.
That's the job.
Oh, serves you right.
You're right there, Ali.
Yeah?
Do you know, my mum was worried sick about you last night.
Well, I only went out.
And came back off your
Oh,
face.
big deal.
The state she's in over my dad. She's frantic enough as it is without having to worry about you. Get in the house.
Get off, will you?
And start acting your age.
I said get off.
Oi, Ali, just get in the house. Go on, go and get your head sorted.
Come on. Get on, yeah.
They'll be well into the operation by now.
Cheers. I'm still on news. It must be going okay.
Someone chasing for the date.
You should go.
Well, all Emily's like she is.
No, she'd want you to.
No, it wouldn't seem right.
Well, it's a bit of a break for you.
Could do with a chat. And the company, I suppose.
So text him here then?
I'll tell him I'll get back to him when we see how it ends. I'm pretty sure it's gone. He's been put on the desk duty, you know.
What? It's that Busy who shot that fella?
Yeah.
You going out with a Busy?
No, he's been asking me. Just told you.
Yeah, sorry. A Busy though, Nick?
Yeah, he saved me life. And yours. That fella he shot was pointing his gun at your head. I mean, it's mad, isn't it? He does his job, he saves lives. And he might be getting disciplined for it.
Should have shot them all as far as I'm concerned. Then we wouldn't have to be in here. No. You wouldn't be running around out there while Emily's in here.
Come on, don't be thinking like that.
And what else do we think about, eh, Nick? I'm not gonna forget about it, you know. Me and Steve are gonna find that fella. We're gonna find him.
Come in.
All I'm saying is that I know that there are things that can get in the way. I just want to make sure that they don't stop us from getting together. I don't want to make a total fool of myself, Gary, you know, waiting for you to sort things out with Gabby just to find out that you didn't mean a word of it.
I do mean it. And all that stuff with Gabby, I've made up my mind. I will be moving on.
Okay. So, now that we've got a new understanding, a new relationship, you might like to join me for lunch.
Lunch? How very nice. Have you got any plans?
I just thought we could grab something upstairs in the flat, if you want to join me.
That'd be lovely, but, what about Katie?
She's just got back. So you can show me just how firmly you have made up your mind.
No, just listen. I said meet me. Yeah.
Ugh, right, cold pizza.
Try and get this summer down here.
Why does it have to be black?
Sling it over him.
Shut it, you.
It'll sober him up.
Stuart.
What? He's the one you want to be moaning at. My dad goes missing and he goes out on the ale. Nice one.
Is it any wonder with you whinging on all the time?
Will you shut up, the pair of you?
Oh, come on, at least our Stuart's been doing something useful.
Like what?
Like finding the missing person site.
Ah, well done, Stewie, lad. Have they found Elvis yet?
Stuart!
Right, pack it in, the pair of you. We're all on edge. We're bound to be. None of us have slept properly. We're living on our nerves, but can we please just cool it?
Who said you were in charge? Where are they?
What's happened?
Never mind, just go home. Go on, go home.
You've no idea how hard Dan's been working to help this family.
Like how?
He's been sorting out the insurance claims because, well, she's in no fit state.
Ooh, big wow.
Yeah, very big wow. That's money you're going to be living on for months.
You could always take over if you wanted to.
What do I know about insurance?
Exactly, so shut up.
We shouldn't be stuck here doing paperwork anyway. We should be out there trying to find me dad.
If the police can't find him, then how can we?
I don't know, but we should be doing something. Sticking photographs up in motorway services, that kind of thing, seeing if people have seen him.
I'm not trying to put you down here, Stu, or anything like that, but the police are the experts here. The police have asked us to wait for news.
Yeah, for how long?
I don't know. It depends, doesn't it? Whether your dad has gone missing and he's out there still somewhere, or whether he's been a victim of something.
Come for a lie down. Mum? Well, I'm here, am I? I thought I was invisible. Why? No one's asked my opinion, have they? No one new needs to be in charge of this family. As far as I'm concerned, there's one head of this household, and that's your dad.
Thanks. Hey, she's back. She's through the operation. She's stabilising. I knew she could do it. I'm just glad it's all over. Hey, you gonna phone your mum?
Yeah, well, I'll tell her.
Just can't believe it. Relief, eh?
Now, come here. Oh, it's great, but listen to me. You can't get your hopes up. All this operation's done is take the pressure off her brain. It's just taken her out of immediate danger. Hasn't cured her or made her better. Hasn't solved anything, really.
Yeah, but it's helped her on her way, though, hasn't it? It's just another little step. No matter what's going on in her head, she'll know in her mind that we're all working to save her life.
Marcy, what the... Marcy!
What are we gonna do?
Was she there?
She? Oh, yeah. I saw the shoe. Some other stuff and that blue thing she was always wearing.
Are you sure you didn't just see some of the clothes? If she ran away, she might have just dumped some there.
It wasn't just clothing, I saw hair. I mean, God, she was there, you know? Half covered in mud and water, dirty, stinking water, and I know what I saw. Oh, God, what have we all done to deserve this? What am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do.
What are we going to do? I'm not leaving you on your own in a state like this.
You've got work, you've got a life.
Listen. I might not have been around all his life, but Anthony is still my son, right? Our son. And there's no way you can handle this on your own. I'm not even going to let you try. He's our son, OK? He's done what he's done, and he's going to need us there for him. Both of us. All right?
Do you have to go to Chicago?
Yes. It's called Career Progression, and it's already booked as well.
But you're only going to be around for a day before you go off to the Maldives with your wife.
What else can I do? But I will tell her while we're out there. Get all the histrionics out of the way before I get back, OK?
Will she create a massive fuss?
Well, you didn't expect anything different, did you?
Taking a shower with my boss, eh? What rights have I got to go all wobbly?
No, you have got every right. But this will all work out, I promise you. We'll work it out, OK?
Hiya. Hiya. You didn't leave the filing cabinet key?
Oh, I never thought, sorry. Oh, I must have put it in my bag by mistake.
Just had other things on your mind?
Yeah, probably.
You know it okay?
Yeah, I just got this blinding headache out of nowhere, so I thought I'd have a soak.
Must be all the stress of the last week. Forget anything?
No, I'm fine, honestly. I'll see you back in work.
OK. Oh, Dr. Parr, I just thought you'd like to know Mr. Mitchell's biopsy results are back. See ya.
Jan's going to be staying with us for a while, OK?
Just till we get a few things sorted.
Will I have to sleep down here again?
If you don't want to. You can sleep in with me.
In your bed?
Yeah, keep me company.
Yeah, OK.
I'll get you some bedding.
It's all right, I can do. You're both not hungry.
Your tummy's still a bit upset.
Right. What's some ice cream for your afters?
If I would have went to a different school, I would never have known Imelda, would I? Or say, if it was in a different year, she would have bullied someone else, wouldn't she?
Yes, she would.
Seen that out there once, you know. police were digging up the pond.
You can't have done, son.
I've seen her loads of times after she went missing. I still do.
You can't. Not then. Not now.
She was out there.
How can she have been out there? She's dead. Look, you don't need to worry about her anymore. No one's ever gonna know what happened. You understand? No one's ever gonna know.
Trading Post lives again.
His stepmother's funeral? She shouldn't be here.
The body found in a pond on Merseyside yesterday has been identified.
Mr. Murray, I'd like you to come to the station.
Oh, don't go, Dad, don't go.
You just want to give up on it?
I've got enough evidence to formally charge you with murder. Never killed anyone!
Oh, Marty, you could do life for this. I just want my end back.
Back on The Close next Saturday at the same time. And you can get the new book, 20 Years of Brookside, in the shops at $16.99. To order, call 0870 1234 344 or click channel4.com/shop. Up next, Quentin Tarantino stars as a right meanie in Alias.